that the Torah was not done away with, but rather it is now written in our hearts.
Yes.
That God says in Jeremiah 31:33, this is the covenant I will make with the house of Israel after that time. I will put my law in their minds and write it on their hearts.
Yes.
I will be their God, and they will be my people. Now, you know, I read that for years. I was excited about the fact that, oh, God's writing His heart on my law, His law in my heart and in my mind. But He says here, He's speaking that to the house of Israel.
Yes.
Doesn't say I'm speaking to the Gentile.
No, it doesn't.
I'm speaking to the house of your hearts and on your minds.
That's right.
Well, then how can that be for me? Because you see, I'm brought into the house of Israel.
We're grafted in.
We're grafted into the house of
We've
Israel.
been adopted into that family.
Oh, that's so exciting. And we're going to find out, I think, in broadcast right around the corner as we begin to talk about celebrating the feasts. We're going to find out they're not Jewish feasts. They're appointed feasts of the Lord according to Leviticus 23. We're going to find out that Jesus will be celebrating Passover with us throughout the millennium.
Yep.
We're going to find out that the feasts continue throughout the millennium. There's no biblical evidence for what we call Christian holidays, but we're going to find out we were grafted into some of the most rich traditions that you could ever imagine.
Yes.
Being aware of your roots as a Christian, that your roots as a Christian are rooted in the Jewish faith, in the covenant that God has with His people, I think is one of the most exciting things that can happen to you.
It is. It just opens everything so wide to you.
It brings a whole new dimension.
Yes, it does. A higher dimension.
Higher dimension to your faith.
Much higher dimension.
Well, this is Pastor Don and Donna Long. We're glad that you were with us today. We look forward to sharing with you again next week on Faith for Today.